Jai Gurudev. Namaskar दोस्तों. Today in this video, I am going to tell you tricks using which you will be able to calculate the values of nPr and nCr orally within seconds. We come across the expressions of this type in the following topics of mathematics in class 11th, 12th onwards. First topic, permutations and combinations. Second topic, binomial theorem. And the third topic, probability. Students, here I am giving you two options to approach for this trick. In the first approach, by using your mathematical and reasoning skills like young mathematicians, you will find out the tricks for calculating nPr and nCr by yourselves. In the second approach, I will directly give you the tricks using which you will be able to calculate the values of nPr and nCr within seconds. The students who want to go for the second approach, that is they want directly the shortcut tricks for nPr and nCr, can scroll to the timings shown on the screen. So let us start with the first approach. Children, we know that the value of nPr is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Now consider np2, and by this formula it will be equal to 10 factorial upon 10 minus 2 factorial. So this will be equal to 10 factorial upon 8 factorial, and this will be equal to 10 into 9 into 8 factorial upon 8 factorial. Now 8 factorial and 8 factorial will get cancelled and you will get 10 into 9 as the answer. Now take another expression, 10p4. Again by the formula it will be equal to 10 factorial upon 10 minus 4 factorial. This will be equal to 10 factorial upon 6 factorial. Now we will split again 10 factorial as 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial upon 6 factorial. So the 6 factorial and 6 factorial will get cancelled and we will get the answer as 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Take one more example, 12p5. So this will be equal to 12 factorial upon 12 minus 5 factorial. This will be equal to 12 factorial upon 7 factorial. So we split 12 factorial, so 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial upon 7 factorial. So 7 factorial will get cancelled and you get the answer as 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8. Now I am summarizing these results as follows. So we got 10p2 is equal to 10 into 9, 10p4 is equal to 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, and 12p5 is equal to 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8. Now here you have to use your mathematical and reasoning skill to see how this 10 is related to this and how this 2 is related to this expression. How this 10 is related to this and how this 4 is related to this expression. In a similar way, how this 12 is related to this and how this 5 is related to this expression. Now here you have to find the relation or the pattern by which from here we get this, from here we get this, and from here we get this directly. So pause this video, correlate the given expression and the final answer, and come back to see the complete video to check whether as young mathematicians you got the trick by yourself or not. Welcome back, students. I am sure that the young mathematicians have arrived at the trick which gives you the formula for directly finding the values of nPr. So let us check whether your trick matches with that of mine or not. So here is the trick on your screen. To directly find the value of nPr, we will find the product of r natural numbers in decreasing order beginning from n. That is, nPr will be equal to n. Next number in the decreasing order will be n minus 1. Next will be n minus 2. And if we write r numbers, then the last number will be n minus r plus 1. So this product directly gives you the value of this. Now consider the examples that we have taken. So for this, starting with 10 in decreasing order, we will find out the product of just two numbers, and that will be 10 into 9. For the second, 10p4, again starting with 10 in the decreasing order, we will find the product of four natural numbers, and that will give you 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Again, in the third example, we have to find 12p5. So we will start at 12 in decreasing order, and we will find the product of 5 natural numbers. So 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8. Here just note the special cases nPn will be equal to n factorial, and by convention we take 0 factorial is equal to 1, which will imply np0 is equal to 1. Let us start with the first approach for nCr. The value of nCr is equal to n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. And children, this expression denotes nPr. So we can write nCr as nPr upon factorial r. So consider the examples. First take 10c2. According to this formula, this will be equal to 10p2 upon 2 factorial. And we have just seen the shortcut trick for 10p2. So this can be written as 10 into 9, and denominator will remain as it is 2 factorial. Consider the second example, 10c4. Again, by this formula, it will be equal to 10p4 upon 4 factorial, and 10p4 by the shortcut formula we have just learned, it will be equal to 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 upon 4 factorial. Again, this 12c5, this will be equal to 12p5 upon 5 factorial. This will be equal to 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 upon 5 factorial. Now again, think as a young mathematician, how this 10 is related to this and how this 2 is related to this. How this 10 is related to this and how this 4 is related to this. How this 12 is related to this and how this 5 is related to this. So my young mathematicians, pause your video here, think of the trick. What is the pattern for arriving directly from this expression to this expression? It should be same in all the three examples, and come back with your answer. Welcome back, children. I am sure that all of you would have arrived at the trick, that is the direct formula for calculating nCr. So just check whether your trick matches with that of mine or not. So here is the trick on your screen for nCr. To find the value of nCr directly, we will find out the product of r natural numbers in decreasing order starting from n, and we divide the whole product by r factorial. So here nCr is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on up to n minus r plus 1 whole upon r factorial. Let us see for these examples how the formula, the trick is applicable. 10C2. This is equal to two natural numbers in decreasing order beginning from 10, that is 10 into 9 upon 2 factorial. Next, 10C4 is equal to four numbers in decreasing order beginning from 10 upon 4 factorial. And then for the third, 12C5, five numbers in decreasing order beginning with 9 upon 5 factorial. In particular, we have nCn is equal to 1 and by convention 0 factorial is equal to 1. Therefore, nC0 is equal to 1. Children, for calculating the value of nCr, there is one more formula which is very frequently used to calculate the value when we do the questions based on combination. And the formula is nCr is equal to nCn minus r. Now let us see how this formula is applicable in getting the value of nCr more conveniently. Suppose you have to calculate the value of 12C9. Now, according to the formula that we have just studied, we will have to multiply 9 numbers in decreasing order beginning from 12 and divided by 9 factorial. And this will be a lengthy calculation. 12C9 will be equal to 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 upon 9 factorial. This is a very lengthy expression, but by using this formula, we can get the value of this expression in a more convenient way. So if we compare these two expressions, in place of n we are having 12 and in place of r we are having 9. So by using this formula, we can write 12C9 as 12C 12 minus 9. So that we get 12C3. Now according to the trick that we have studied, 12C3 will be equal to 12 into 11 into 10. That is 3 numbers in decreasing order beginning with 12 upon 3 factorial. And if you simplify, you will get same value for this and this. Similarly, in the question based on playing card, sometimes suppose you have to calculate 52C48. So it is not sensible that we will write down 52, 51, 50 and so on, 48 numbers upon 48 factorial. So here again, this formula finds its use, and using that it can be written as 52C52 minus 48, and that will be equal to 52C4. So according to the shortcut formula, it will be equal to 52 into 51 into 50 into 49 upon 4 factorial. So to summarize this trick, to calculate nCr, we will find out of r and n minus r which number is smaller. So if r is smaller than n minus r, then we will find nCr. But if n minus r is less than r, then we will calculate nCn minus r and not r. So in this example, r was 9 and n minus r was 3. And since 3 is smaller than 9, we have used this expression to get the value. Again in this, r is 48 and n minus r is 4. So we have calculated nCr by using the value of nCn minus r. So children, I am sure that the tricks that we have learned today will help you in solving the questions based on permutation, combination, binomial theorem and probability more conveniently and during the examination, and you will be able to save your time and energy for the other questions. So children, if you liked this video, then like it, share it, subscribe to my channel Ganithalaya and press the bell icon to get the notification of my new videos. Jai Gurudev, Namaskar.